What is up, SACTOWN? It's SACTOWN Pete back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday evening. I sure am. The Sacramento Kings beat the Atlanta Hawks tonight from the Golden One. Final score was 110 to 108. A good overall close game and a lights out performance from the starting backcourt tonight from DeAaron Fox and starting five. Let's go and get into the numbers with the starting five. Harrison Barnes in 41 minutes, he had 9 points, 8 boards, 3 assists. DeAaron Fox in 40 minutes, he had 37 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Buddy Hield in 38 minutes, he had 14 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Tyrese Haliburton in 36 minutes, he had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Rashad Holmes in 30 minutes, he had 16 points, 8 boards, 1 assist. And the bench, Corey Joseph in 21 minutes, he had 2 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Hassan Whiteside in 18 minutes, he had 8 points, 12 boards, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Chibazi Mitu in 9 minutes, he had 7 points. And Justin James in 7 minutes, he had 1 rebound. And let's look at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young in 38 minutes, he had 29 points, 9 assists, 3 boards. John Collins in 33 minutes, he had 10 points, 8 boards, 0 assists. Clint Capella in 31 minutes, he had 25 points, 17 boards, 2 assists. Herder in 28 minutes, he had 10 points and 1 assist. And Snell in 21 minutes, he had 2 points, 1 assist. It was the return of Bogdan Bogdanovic tonight, his first game back to Sacramento since being traded. And in 32 minutes, he did work. He had 20 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. So tonight's game, my thoughts was just the overall energy of the game. We looked good from the start. We never had any letdowns. You knew Atlanta Hawks were going to make a run just because Trae Young had a quiet first half, but he got it going, especially in the second half. DeAaron Fox was just killing it. He had 24 points at halftime. In that first half, he was deadly. And he had 13 in the second half, which he finished with 37 points tonight. Fox was unguardable. He had his way with Trae Young. And what blew me away from DeAaron Fox tonight was just the last two defensive plays on Trae Young towards the end of the game. The ball was going to go in Trae Young's hand, and he was going to take the last shot for the Hawks. Well, previously, the last shot before the game was over, Danilo Gallinari took, and he had a good look. He pump faked it, he had a good look. He just, missed it. It bricked, and we won the game. But before that, Fox clamped down Trae Young. Definitely got a deflection and just locked him up on the defensive end as he drove to the hoop. And Trae Young just couldn't shake off Fox. So it was a good defensive stop by DeAaron. Glad to see him kill it offensively tonight, and most importantly, play defense and get the stops when we needed him the most. Bogdan Bogdanovic, I thought he looked great tonight. Shooting stroke looked great. I thought he outplayed Buddy Hield tonight. He just definitely looked more comfortable and more in rhythm compared to what we saw him a couple weeks ago in Atlanta. I felt like, that game, he didn't look so good because he was still working his way back from injury. But as you can see now, like 8 games later, he looks comfortable. He looks really good. And I'm kind of surprised he's coming off the bench. I feel like, with that type of talent, I thought he'd start. But they have him coming off the bench, and he put in work tonight. Tyrese Haliburton, quiet first half, but he picked it up in the second half. He made some big shots in the fourth quarter. There's a one play where he had a 4-point play, and he was like staring and looking at the rim, which gave me a laugh. I thought it was pretty funny because he just got that clutch gene in him, man. And even towards the end of the game, he made 2 big free throws that were clutch. And previously, before that, he had Trae Young on him, and he just rose over Trae Young with the fadeaway, and just made a basket on him. So it was definitely good to see him play great, especially down the stretch and in the fourth quarter alongside with DeAaron Fox. So I'm pretty excited to see Haliburton continue to just stand out with DeAaron Fox in the starting lineup. Harrison Barnes was just solid. He made plays. Offensively, he was quiet with Offensively, he was quiet with 9 points, but HB had a good game. He just really stood out to me. He had made some big time plays and critical. I think down the stretch he made a critical drive and he kicked it out to Rashad Holmes for his patented shot, which was a big play because we were down. I think we were only up 1 point at that time frame. But just a fun, exciting game. Trae Young made big shots down the stretch. Bogdan Bogdanovic made some big shots as well, some big threes. It was a good back and forth game, but the Sacramento Kings got it done today. and I'm glad they won because you don't want to go into overtime with this game, especially against like a player like a Trae Young, because he was quiet most of the night, but he got it cooking in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, and Bogdanovich was cooking too. So with that being said, we do play the Golden State Warriors tomorrow night. We will be home in Sacramento, so it's the second night of back-to-back. That's another reason why I didn't want to go into overtime tonight against the Hawks, because we do have another game tomorrow night against the Golden State Warriors, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the Sacramento Kings team comes out tomorrow against their rivals, against their NorCal rivals and the Warriors. So, with that being said, let me know what are your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. As far as trades go, nothing on my end. I don't see anything that's kind of sticking out right now. It's been a quiet. Other than we trading for Fondue Mutombo's nephew the other night, we haven't made any rumblings or noises in the headlines. So despite this win, there's nothing going on the Twitter feed. I'm checking it right now, and I haven't heard anything. I did notice that Nemanja Bjelica did not play tonight, and obviously Jabari Parker continues to not play. So I don't know if those two will be dealt with before the deadline, which ends tomorrow at noon. 3 p.m. Eastern time, but 12 p.m. on the West Coast. So that's our time here in the West Coast. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. My initial thought process is I don't want to. I just think that we're probably not going to make any big major changes. If anything, maybe Bjelica, maybe Jabari Parker. Those are only the two names I can think of. There has been some reports earlier in the morning, that the Boston Celtics were extremely interested in Harrison Barnes, but they were hesitant to include Marcus Smart in the deal for Harrison Barnes. So that just shows me that I think that the Celtics don't want to give up on a player like Marcus Smart, because he still is a good defender on that team and a big core of their one of their key players that they have on their roster. And as for Harrison Barnes, Chris Mannix earlier reported that the Kings are not going to trade Harrison Barnes after that scuffle reports with the Boston Celtics. They view Harrison Barnes as a part of their future moving forward, and next season as well. They think that they can make a strong playoff push with Harrison Barnes as on their roster. And I like the sound of that. I don't, like I said, guys, his contract by numbers, it depreciates every year, which is a good thing. I think he's earned that contract just based on the play that he's been having and the play how he has been playing this season in particular, and just staying consistent all season. Yeah, there's times where he's been quiet, but he's found other ways to be effective and get things done. And I think that Harrison Barnes, I wouldn't want to give up nothing. Like, I wouldn't want to give up. If you're going to trade him, don't sell him so low. Get something in return, get some equal value in return. And I feel like if the Kings can't do that, they should hang on to him, because he's still a valuable part of the team and what we're trying to do. And we have currently nobody on the roster that could take a spot if we were to trade him, unless what the return earnings are. So I'm a fan with Harry. I'll be happy to keep Harrison Barnes, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if we do trade him by the deadline tomorrow. But it looks like, as all indications point, and as Jason Ham has reported earlier before the game tonight, Harrison Barnes is looking like he's going to stay put and he's going to be in the Kings uniform. And I'm totally fine with that. What I don't want to wake up to is, if I wake up in the morning and see that Marvin Bagley got traded for a bag of chips, that would just be disappointing. I haven't heard anything about Marvin Bagley, in the rumor mill or anything in pertains to Marvin Bagley today. I spoke with I did speak with his dad, and it was a good conversation. So, Coach Bagley, if you're watching this, shout out to you. Always good talking to you, man, and greatly appreciate the nice, kind words as well. So, I'm Team Bagley all the way. So I can't wait to see Marvin back on the court healthy, and we'll see what happens. And all right, so it looks like we do got some news. All right, so hold on, guys. I'm just about to let me see this. Let's see here. So Corey Joseph just got traded. So Adrian Wojnarowski, guys, Wow. Okay, so we did do another trade. So we traded Detroit Pistons are trading guard DeLon White to the Sacramento Kings for guard Corey Joseph and 2 second-round picks. Oh, okay. Wow. All right, so do the Kings do trade Corey Joseph. So Corey Joseph is gone, and in return we got DeLon Wright from the Detroit Pistons. So this just broke news right now as I'm doing this video, post game video for you guys. And wow, so the Sacramento Kings, the Corey Joseph era is over as we speak. And best of luck to Corey Joseph, man. Shout out to Corey Joseph. 2 years here spent. This year, I know there's times where I've been frustrated with his play, and I'm sure the fan base can speak on my behalf as well. But you know what? Go help a team. Maybe the Detroit Pistons can use him. Go do what you can, Corey, in Detroit. So best of luck to you. Thank you so much for your contributions for the Sacramento Kings and the organization. So with that being said, guys, if anything else breaks news, I will keep you guys updated. Let me know your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. And if you guys want to talk about the trade that just went down, let me know what you guys feel about that. DeLon Wright for Corey Joseph and 2 second-round draft picks. So it is what it is, guys. Monty McNair is making some noise. Making some headlines, should I say. It's funny because we beat the Cavs the other day, and we get the trade acquisition of the Fondue from the Clippers, and then kind of similar scenario now, but this late after the game, after the post game, maybe Corey Joseph just gathering his things right now, getting ready to head home, and then he probably got alerted like, oh hey, you've been traded, man. So he's on his way to Detroit for DeLon Wright, and man, that's just the way the league is, guys. So that's gonna do it for me for tonight's video, guys. I hope you guys have a great evening. You guys take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.